Bonjour à tous. Definitely, it's good evening there in the Philippines and in Asia. And us here in France and in Spain and the rest of Europe, it's already good afternoon. And definitely, I know it's good morning there in the American continent. We would like to all welcome you to the very first edition of MISSO Talks. And with me today, I will be having my host, my co-host, the Vice CEO of Missosology. Let me welcome Miss Shaina Maria Herrera.
Hello, everyone. Hi from Spain here in Madrid. I'm the Vice CEO of Missosology. So I'm very happy today. It's the first edition of Mr. Grand International live here in Missosology. So thank you for having me here. And we hope we're going to have fun with the candidates.
Yes, actually, we are so fortunate because we will be having six gorgeous candidates for Mr. Grand 2021. And again, we are from Missosology. I have been like the pageant expert since 2010 in Missosology. And Shaina, are you ready?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Let's go on.
Yeah, with no further ado, we will be introducing our first candidate, and he is Mr. USA, Grand USA. Hi, Mr. Grand USA.
Hello, Mr. USA.
Hi, Cardiff. I hope everything is all right.
David, do you hear us? Hello.
Can you hear us, Mr. Grand USA?
So handsome, isn't he?
I know, and I know he's very, very tall. I think he's
Yes.
still adjusting his audio.
So he's 27 years old. His height is 6.5.
Yeah.
What's that
I
like
can't
in
hear you.
European centimeters? 193.
You
maybe?
cannot hear us? Can you hear us?
Your sound is really slow, like it's like
That's
really
really low.
deep, and I can't hear you. My mic is on, everything's on.
Okay.
Now maybe I'm getting closer to the mic. Hello. Hello.
There's sound coming out, but it's like really low and really slow.
Okay, can you understand us a bit now?
I have no idea what you're saying.
Okay. Okay then. So, okay, I think
Like there's a little bit of sound, but it's
Yeah.
like really deep in pitch. It's not the normal pitch, and
Okay.
it's really slow, like that. It's really weird. I don't know how to
Okay.
fix that.
Okay, no problem. So, Shaina, while he is fixing that, let's give them a rundown of what they're gonna be expecting in our tonight's edition. So we
I tried
are
refreshing.
yeah, maybe.
Maybe we can shift to another candidate till Mr.
Yeah.
USA
Mr.
fixes his
yeah.
problem. Yeah.
Yeah. We have Mr. Puerto Rico, Fernando
Hola.
Padilla Rodriguez.
Hola,
Hola,
Hola.
Puerto Rico. ¿Qué tal? Buenos días.
buenos días, ¿cómo se encuentran?
Muy bien, gracias. ¿Tú
How are
hablas
you?
inglés? Do you speak English?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. It would be better you speak English. In any case, you don't speak. You speak in Spanish. I will translate to you to hit the larger audience of the world.
All right, yeah. It's okay.
Si estás cómodo, pero si no, ya hablamos en español, ¿vale? Como tú quieras.
Vale, sí, claro. Yeah.
Vale. So please go on. Uno, do you have any questions for Mr.
Yeah, of
Puerto
course,
Rico?
Mr. Puerto Rico. Can you tell more about yourself?
Myself, I am a nursing student with a minor in psychology. I have 25 years old. Right now, I'm working in a department store. When I am 13, I am a dancer teacher. I'm a great person. I like travel, hablar con otras personas, conocer el
Speak to other
mundo.
people.
Like, yeah.
So you mentioned that you like traveling. In few days or week, you will be traveling to Panama. Are you excited?
Panama, right. So I'm so excited. Estoy muy emocionado por conocer a los otros candidatos.
He's very happy to know the other candidates.
And what are you most looking forward in this competition?
¿Qué cosas
Ser
estás
genuino.
buscando de este concurso exactamente?
Me gusta esta plataforma porque deseo ayudar a otros. I want to help others to show the world the mystery is more the pictures or look great. I want to show the world the mystery is a gentleman with values, principles, que sea una persona con principios, valores.
With
Eso es lo
a
que quiero
person
mostrarle al mundo.
with personal values.
Okay,
Y
that's right.
yeah.
So you mentioned that you are also a nursing graduate and
Yeah.
you are working now in a department store. Can you enlighten us what is happening now in Puerto Rico that we are living in a more challenging time today? You know, how is it like? Is it now normal? Because in every country, in every continent, there are different set of rules. And are you still wearing mask or whatsoever?
Ya, es que la enfermería ahora mismo acá está un poco saturada. Es decir, hay muchos.
Me das un segundito para traducir.
Yeah.
He's telling that the hospitals right now are saturated with people, with patients.
Yeah.
Sí, sigue.
So, por esa razón ahora mismo es un poco difícil conseguir trabajo como enfermero.
That's why right now it's difficult to have job here in Puerto Rico.
Yeah. I think it's challenging everywhere, but what's important is everyone is trying to be safe. We're having the vaccines and everything. And look at us now. You will be having Mr. Grand in Panama soon. So we are delighted to have you. We will have you back. And you wait a while and then we will proceed to the next gentleman. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. See you in a while. Okay. Don't go yet.
See
Okay.
you.
Okay. Next
Gracias.
we have Mr. Grand Ecuador, Gabriel.
Hola, Ecuador.
So I will be needing you
Okay,
more now.
I will be.
Hi
talking-
everyone.
I think he doesn't speak English, right?
Yeah.
I can speak
Hola.
I can speak in English,
you
but
speak
a little.
perfect then.
I can speak in English a little bit, but I prefer in Spanish, but because I don't want to escape anything.
Okay. So
Okay.
you are Gabriel Moreno, 32 years old, and you're a psychologist, right?
Yeah, I'm psychology by profession.
Yeah, I have a question for you. Your country shocked me a lot when it was in around April 2020. In Guayaquil, people were dying literally on the streets, and people were burning them alive. Like hundreds of people were burned alive in the streets because your government couldn't bury them for some reason. What was happening there at that time? Why was it like this? It's the most scary thing that I saw in the entire Corona story. Can you clarify why was this happening and how would you have done if you were the president to solve this problem?
Okay. La piel se me pone de gallina cuando pienso en eso.
Ya veo.
Muchas personas murieron en casas, en las calles.
A lot of people died in the streets. Yeah.
Probablemente nadie estaba preparado para esto. Nuestro país le faltó mucho. Considero que actualmente está haciendo una mejor gestión.
Mm-hmm.
Pero en ese entonces, pues, nos tomó todo de sorpresa. La cantidad de habitantes versus la cantidad de médicos y hospitales no fue suficiente y eso afectó a la población.
Sí, pero ¿por qué tu gobierno no ha tomado la responsabilidad de, por ejemplo, yo que sé, incinerar los cadáveres, por ejemplo, en vez de dejarle ahí en la calle y nadie venía para recoger estos cadáveres? ¿Por qué era así?
Probablemente fue el hecho de que los habitantes se infectaron al mismo tiempo y esto causó que la ayuda no llegara inmediatamente. Había muchos lugares a donde había que ir y no había suficiente personal para abastecerse.
Vale. So he's telling that the government couldn't do anything about these corpses that were being burned on the streets because they couldn't handle anything anymore because there was too many people dying. Okay. It was really very sad and shocking. I hope that your country is not like this anymore right now, right? And I'm just going to pray for you and your people. Really sorry to hear what happened to your country.
Thank you.
Yes, Gabriel. So now, on a more lighter note, Can you share us what had been your preparations now? Going to Panama soon. Like, can you share us something exciting like national costume or whatever?
Yeah, I'm so excited for the contest. I want to show the world my a little country, my little paradise. My preparation is on the way on the round.
Mhm.
I have I have I have to see many costumes. I don't choose one, but it's a great surprise.
Okay. We're all delighted to have this surprise soon, and we'll be seeing it. I know that the Latin countries, when it comes to national costumes, they're really, really amazing. Okay, so
Yeah.
we will have you back in a while. I think Mr. USA is already ready. He's
Muchas
back.
gracias, Mr. Ecuador.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you in a while. So now we are having our Mr. USA, Mr. Grand USA back. Cardiff David. Hey,
Hello.
how are you?
Hello, can you hear us now?
Yes, that was a very odd
Yeah,
sounding
and it
thing.
never
So
happened in a live show like this. And you were our opening salvo, and it
I
happened.
know
But it's okay. Look at us now. You're back.
we're here. We're working.
So tell more about yourself.
Well, I mean, as some of the introduction stated, I am a medical or a pre-med student here in Utah at the University of Utah, and I am also a licensed massage therapist, personal trainer, certified nutrition coach. I have my own business. There are many things that I'm doing all at once here, and I recently accepted the title as Mr. Grand USA.
Okay, so it's nice to know that you have been doing a lot of things, even though we are still living in a pandemic, situations like what is happening in the world. And what have been your preparations now that you are Mr. Grand USA?
Well, that's a great question. I actually have only had a few weeks of preparation at this point, since this is relatively new. But I will say, as soon as I said yes, I will do it, I got down to business, and I have been working athletically on my body, on my training, on everything that I can here. But that's not the most important part. The most important part that I've been doing is working with my national director, Aitana Quesada, and she is phenomenal. We are actually having me go to New York in 2 weeks on the 4th to the 7th of November, and we're going to do photo shoots, we're going to do promotional stuff, we're going to do a whole bunch of everything to get ready and to help me be prepared and to meet the team, and it's going to be phenomenal. As far as personally, I have been trying my hardest to work on social media and work on different platforms to let people know that this is happening, but also to create for myself a social platform that I can help as many people as possible with, because I want to show through my own Instagram and through my own social media that I can help people have better lives, help people to get access to the things that they need, the resources that they need. I do volunteer work and different things like that to help show that what I'm doing is worthwhile.
Shayna, you have a question for
Yeah,
Mr.
Mr. USA. So the question for you and your country. Could you explain to us more about this? We heard you are an LGBT advocate, right? And so explain to us this. On your banknote of the United States of America, it's written "God bless America."
Mhm.
And according to the leading religion of your country, which is Christianity, in Corinthians, it's written like um, people who are homosexuals will not gain the heavens of God. What do you have to say about this? How come your government and what the laws there are not coinciding? Do you have something to say about this?
I think that is a very, very great topic, and one that is pretty hot as well when it comes to social influence and social feelings and sentiments towards that. There are many people here in the United States who are very religious, and there are a certain amount of people who have found harmony with both religion and social issues, and there's still some people who have not found that harmony and are still struggling to understand. I think, in my personal experience,
Sorry to interrupt you. You were born probably Christian, right?
I was born Christian in a sect that is very, very conservative when it comes to.
What's the sect? May I know?
Yeah, so I was born a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, or Mormon, and yeah, so that is a very conservative sect of Christianity. And for me, I'm queer, I'm gay, and when I came out to my family, I think the most important thing was that love won, if that makes sense. They see me as their son, they love me, they care for me, and I think that's what's the most important thing. And when it comes to religion in this country, I don't think that the two are mutually exclusive. I definitely feel that there are opportunities and ways to extend a hand and show people that you love regardless. And I think that the whole point of religion is to love. They may not understand, but they can still love.
That was very nice of you. Yes, so
the USA has the highest amount of death. Somewhere in your religion's country, it's written in the Bible that at some point your God will send a plague as pestilence to wipe off sinners or whatever it is there. Do you have, and here in Western Europe is the same. We have the highest amount of death here. Do you think that has something to do with God cursing us for these sins going on?
I can honestly say I don't know. But what I can say is that there are many things that we can do to help to alleviate the stressors and strains that the COVID-19 SARS virus has put on the United States, Western Europe, and throughout the world. One of those is sending vaccinations to any place that they're needed, and also taking the vaccine once they're received. Here in the United States, we're fairly blessed to be able to have access. And yet there are still so many people who decide not to take the vaccine for one reason or another, whereas there are countries in many nations or continents across the world who have zero access to a vaccine. And I think that we as the United States can help. One of my most important platforms, one of the things that I advocate the most for, are those who are minority, those who are underserved, those who need help in health. And I'm becoming a physician, and that is one of the most important things to me, is that people who need health get health and health care equitably and correctly and precisely.
okay, Cardiff, I know this is getting deep, but we need to go and proceed to other candidates. Okay, so thank you. We will see you in a while.
Mr. Grand.
Thank you.
About this. Okay, next we have from Europe, Mr. Grand Czech Republic, Luca. Hi,
Hello,
Luca.
everyone.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Yeah, we're good. I'm supposed to go to Prague in a week now. Where are you from in Czech Republic?
I'm from Czech Republic in city Hradec Králové.
Ah, okay. So
It's about 100 kilometers from Prague.
from Prague. Okay, your country is very beautiful. I think I've been there like for 8 times already, and I'm not tired of it. Especially the people are very nice. Can you tell more about your country and yourself?
My name is Lukáš Vyšehrad. I'm representing Czech Republic, and I am 25 years old. I love playing football and gym. And right after this interview, I have football match.
Ah, cool. So good luck for later. Shayna, do you have question
Thank you.
for
Yeah, Lucas, dobrý odpoledne, jak se máš?
Dobrý odpoledne, děkuju, já se mám super.
I was learning that to announce flight announcement to Prague. Anyway, so your question is, your country, Czech Republic, Slovakia, together with Hungary and Poland, sorry to say, have the reputation of being the most racist government who do not allow migrants to be in your country. What do you think of this situation? You as Mr. Czech Republic, if you would be the president of your country, would you allow migrants or not allow migrants in your country because they are not respecting the EU quota of migrants in the respective zones? What do you think about this?
Luca?
I'm not racist.
Oh, I have to say, I'm not racist.
I don't
And
agree.
and
Okay, maybe the question is a bit.
I don't
Yeah,
agree with this.
Lucas, I did not say Czech people are racist. I mean the government. The government has that your government, not the people of Czech Republic. So
if you
were the
become president,
would you allow migrants in or would you not allow migrants in?
I would not.
Yeah, if the government is not the best, I would not allow it.
okay.
Oh,
Okay, maybe his mind is a little bit, So
It's fine. Don't worry. Like the first time, I think you're in the beauty pageant, it's a bit nervous. You
I
don't
know.
need to worry.
so that's
It's
why
fine.
that's my next question. How have you been preparing?
oh. I'm working out really hard right now. Gym is almost my home, and and yeah, very much. Oh, sorry.
English is not his first language, so we have to understand that perhaps
I
in his
think I
mind.
need to learn Czech for Czech candidates. In fact, I am interested in that language. This is
Yes,
very
please. Yes.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
So cool. We will get you back after Luca. So I know this is like your first, like
Okay.
the world is seeing you, and I know you're a bit nervous and everything, but don't worry, we are here. So we will see you again. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very
next-
much.
Thank you. Next is Mr. Grand Turkey. Hi, Mr. Grand Turkey.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
I'm good. So handsome guy.
Thank
So
you.
can you tell
Hussein?
more? Hussein,
Yes, thank you.
can you tell more about yourself?
I am Hüseyin Kanan Zeyd. My age 24. I'm age 187. My job is modeling and acting. I have been modeling for 7 years. Excuse my English. I understand, but I have a hard time speaking.
Yeah, it's okay. It's under. We
It's okay.
understand. it
We
clearly.
understand you. Don't worry. You don't need to you don't need to have a
Yeah.
perfect English. We understand you. So
Just talk a bit loudly, a bit more volume when you talk.
yeah, speak
Okay.
louder, okay? Yeah. So Mr. Turkey, I have a question for you. In 2016, your government was hijacked. There was a coup against Erdogan in 2016. And Erdogan has altered your constitution in such a way where he has complete power in your government. What do you think about this? Is this okay? Are you okay with this?
He's a dictator. I am not okay.
Okay,
He
He's
said
okay,
he's not in favor of what had happened.
okay. It's if you were the president of Turkey, how would you manage your country?
If you are given the opportunity
I
to be president, yeah.
I would like everyone I will let everyone speak for right.
Hussein, we cannot hear you. Speak louder, please.
I won't let everyone. I would let everyone speak for their right.
Okay, so you will make your country a democratic country where people have the right to vote.
Yes,
And it will not
exactly.
be like it is right now.
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
thank you very much, Hussein.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And next is our gentleman who is representing us, Mr. Grand Ukraine. Hi, Alex.
Hello there. Nice to meet you.
How are you?
I'm
Hello.
fine. Totally fine.
Yeah, Mr. Ukraine is representing Ukraine, of course, but now he is in Germany.
Not just now. Like, yeah, I'm living in Germany already 8 years. I went in 2013 to Germany, where I'm working and living. Regarding my profession, I studied IT design. I'm also a software developer, you can say, and yeah. My name is Alex. Yeah, I'm 6'1" tall. My hobbies are, I have different hobbies like working out, bodybuilding, natural bodybuilding, playing guitar, singing. Also did some acting courses. Like I love to meet new people, contact new people, building new contacts, and traveling sometimes as well.
Okay, Shayna, you have a question for Mr. Ukraine?
Yeah, so Mr. Ukraine, recently the UN health experts have found that because we're having big environmental problems in the world, they have found that being vegan could change the environmental situation by 60%, because most of the gas emissions that affects the ozone layer comes from cows' gas emission.
That's right.
If tomorrow, if we needed to save the planet, would you be ready to be vegan just to save the planet?
Good question. Really good question. And that's true. Like, you can spare more CO2 and do more for a planet if you would stop eating meat, like animal meat, than if you would like change your car to EV. Actually, it's mind blowing how much of impact it has on our environment. That's true, and I believe you can also eat vegan food and having some supplements like amino acids to still get your full amino profile. Also for athletes, what is important, and maintain your shape, your form, and staying healthy. It's doable, I believe. Yeah, it's doable.
Okay,
Thank you. Thank you. So I think we will be having the other 5 Mr. Grant candidates now. Hi again. I hope your audios are working, and I hope you're not scared of the introduction that we have and the little question and answer that we just did with each and every one of you. Just know that this is like simply a preparation for what's going to be happening when you will be in Panama. And, people now will have to see and have a chance to know each and every one of you better. So, at China, we are now having a buffet of these 6 gorgeous gentlemen. You have other questions, or you would like to address some questions to anyone?
What about you, Udo? Don't you have questions for the candidates?
Yeah, I think, I have. Like, I want to ask, since I was not given the opportunity to ask for Mr. USA, I prepare a question for him. Hi, are you?
Hello.
Yeah. Okay, so now this is like my question for you. Do you think pageants like Mr. Grand is still relevant now that we're living in a very challenging world like today? Is pageants like male pageants still relevant?
I'm having some technical problems. If the technicians can put the candidates like one by one again, because if everybody's here, it consumes a lot of bandwidth. If that's possible.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Okay. Mr. USA, Mr. Grand USA.
Yes. Wow. The funny thing is, before last year, I didn't even know that pageants existed. And I think to answer your question succinctly and simply, yes, they are very relevant, very important, and very necessary for men and women to see what it's like to have respectful men, what it's like to have emotionally competent men, what it's like to have people who can understand how they can use their platform, use their influence, use their, honestly, privilege for good. And that's exactly what I want to show.
Okay, that's very nice. And
USA, I had a question. Now you're talking about beauty pageants. Don't you think somehow, somewhere, beauty pageants have lost their essence because it's not always the most handsome or the most beautiful one win? And I'm in the beauty pageant for 30 years. We keep hearing this rhetoric of inner beauty. Osmel de Souza, who is the guru of Venezuela, tells inner beauty is the excuse of unattractive people. What do you have to say about this? Do you think beauty pageants have lost their essence nowadays?
Honestly, like I said, I didn't really even know the truth of beauty pageants until this past year. And I think the way it is beautiful. There are many, many beautiful people, all shapes and sizes and colors. And I think that inner beauty truly does shine through the skin. And I think that if you feel and are beautiful on the inside, that you will be beautiful on the outside. And I think for me personally, I've never let my looks be an excuse to be nasty on the inside.
okay, so I have a question now to Mr. Puerto Rico.
Thank you, Mr. USA.
No.
Yeah. Hi, Fernando.
Hello,
Hi.
I'm here.
So your country is very well known in the pageant world. Like you have produced lots of beauty queens, and we know that Latinos are very gorgeous and hot. Um, my question is, do you think pageants like male pageants is already been like big as well in your country, or they are more focused on the female pageants?
Yeah, in my country, it's very well. En Puerto Rico se está viendo mucho lo que es los certámenes de hombres. Le estamos mostrando a los demás que sí se puede, que a beauty
We're
pageant
showing
is a
them that we
platform.
can.
Yeah, the beauty pageant is a platform to show the world, to show the Puerto Rican. The Mister is more than beauty faces, beauty body. A Mister is a gentleman with help others to show the world genuine person, principles, values. So pienso que es una plataforma muy importante para servir de ejemplo a otros.
It's an important platform to give good examples to others.
Yeah, definitely. We are ready to see and, with all these gorgeous men as well. Because when they say Puerto Rico, I think all I can think is Mark Anthony and Ricky Martin. But now, yeah.
Puerto Rico.
You are representing Puerto Rico really, really amazingly. Okay,
Yeah.
So can we have Mr. Ecuador? Hi, Mr. Ecuador. Hi again. Okay, my question is, what do you think women can learn from men?
Shaina, you can repeat the question in Spanish?
Te está preguntando que, sorry, was it men to women or women to men?
What can women learn from men?
¿Qué los hombres pueden aprender de las mujeres?
Uf, muchísimo. Comenzando con la subjetividad de las cosas, considero que los hombres somos un poco más objetivos, impulsivos, se podría decir. Las mujeres son un poco más meticulosas, subjetivas al momento de pensar, razonar, trabajar. De multitask también es algo que tenemos que aprender mucho de las mujeres.
We have to learn a lot with the women because they're multitask.
Okay, no, my question is what can yeah, okay. That's good. You have any other question?
Yeah, I have a question. Yo tengo una pregunta para ti, como eres de Ecuador y está muy conocido estas cosas ahí en tu región. Lo de, mira, Boris, ¿entiendes inglés, verdad?
Yeah, in English.
A little bit.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to ask the question in English and then...
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister of the UK, has recently told he will legalize magic mushrooms because it cures depression. And like your country is well known for having shamans like ayahuasca and Peru and all those types of things. Do you think we need to legalize magic mushrooms and CBD? Medical marijuana, which is beneficial to people's health. It can cure a lot of things, but it's illegal in many. Oops, what happened? Okay, but it's illegal in many countries. Do you think magic mushroom and medical marijuana needs to be legalized around the world?
Yeah, I think we have to legalize the medicinal form because esto nos ha mostrado muchos beneficios en otros países.
Yeah,
y considero como
beneficial countries in other
incluso como profesional de la salud mental considero que hay muchas formas de terapia psicológica que se puede manejar con estas plantas medicinales como la marihuana, como incluso hay terapias también con psicodélicos que es muy importante.
¿Y tú personalmente has tomado algo de esas cosas ahí en tu país? Did you take these types of entheogens in your country?
¿En Spanish?
Te estoy preguntando si tú has probado personalmente lo que es la ayahuasca, las setas mágicas o lo que es los enteógenos, digo.
No. Personalmente no lo he probado, pero estoy abierto a las posibilidades.
I was asking him whether he personally tried that in his country, which is very well known. People do tourism travel with these types of things in his country. So anyway, thank you very much, Mr.
Okay.
Thank you for you.
Thank you. So can we have Luca again, Mr. Grand Czech Republic? Hi, Luca.
Hello.
Yeah, my question is, do you think what has been your greatest learning in life? Your greatest learning.
Say...
I know you're still young, but you know.
Oh, I think no. Discipline maybe. I have it from my father.
Okay.
So you think the discipline is important in life for success, right? Because many people have the problem of discipline.
Yes, of course.
So how would you? What's your advice to somebody who's lazy, who know they need to do something in their life, but they're not progressing because they're lazy? How do we get out of that lazy pattern? What's your advice for that?
Yeah, especially for someone like you who always go to the gym, you have football later, like, definitely you have, all of these things that you are doing. So what would be your advice?
So how somebody stops being lazy? Because many people, it's not just a question of thought, but it's a question of action. What do you advise people to do to not to be lazy?
You always have to try again. And you have to plan your whole day and just think about why are you doing that.
Yeah.
Persistence. Okay, we got you. Thank you, Mr. Checker.
Thank you. So we can have...
Hello? We lost you now. Hello?
Yeah. Can we have Mr. Grand Turkey? I would love to have some Turkish delight now.
Oh my God. I'm gonna run away now.
Hi.
Hello, Turkey.
Hello.
Hi again, Mr. Grand Turkey. I know you have a very beautiful country. If I will be traveling to Turkey for the first time, which places would you recommend?
İstanbul,
Istanbul.
İzmir, Antalya, beaches Antalya.
Hussein?
Yeah.
Sorry. Go on now.
Yeah, I understand. He's saying Istanbul, which is I've been watching.
İzmir,
I've been watching
İstanbul.
The Protector in Netflix, and they are shot in Istanbul. I would love to visit the place. Also Cappadocia. I would love to visit it first. Is it any tip that you could give us? Tourists, is there any tip that you could give us? Like, is it safe?
You should take a balloon ride in Cappadocia.
Mm.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And Hussein, can you tell us why there are so many cats in Istanbul? Why there are a lot of cats there?
Everyone feeds the street. Everyone feeds the street animals.
Mm.
Okay. So I think we will proceed to Mr. Ukraine. Alex? Hi, Alex.
Hi.
Yeah, a month ago, I was actually in Berlin. And while I was there in Kempinski, across there are some people who are still protesting. And they are saying that COVID is fake, that people shouldn't be wearing masks and everything. I know you're representing Ukraine, but since you've been living there for a few years now in Germany, do you think why are people saying that COVID and this pandemic is still a sham or is still?
I didn't really get your question. Why I think what?
Okay, when I was there in Berlin, there are some protesters
A lot
who
of
are
protesters.
saying
Right?
that COVID virus
Fake.
is fake. And you've been living there now. What do you think is your insight about it?
What my insight about it? Okay, I don't want to take a side here. Like, is it fake or not? I can just say like to stay healthy, like eat good food, do your workouts, don't be lazy. Like by the way, to not being lazy, just do something for 3 weeks, and then you will get used to it, and it will be fine. And by the way, regarding cats, you have to visit Ukraine. There are like, if you think there are lots of cats in Turkey, visit Ukraine. Yeah, and regarding COVID, again, if you're maintaining like healthy lifestyle, then you shouldn't be worried. Never doesn't matter if you are vaccinated or not. You will be fine.
Yeah. Alex, this is an anomaly that a large portion of people think this COVID is fake. Like, despite it's being seen on the TV, you can see people dying everywhere, and they're saying, despite that, COVID does not exist. Do you think these people have mental problems?
I would not say it's like it's completely fake, but media used to exaggerate whatever it is, yeah, and I would not say like it is fake again, but I'm also not saying it's so contagious and so harmful as media shows us.
Okay, have you visited back Ukraine recently?
Yeah, I visited Ukraine a lot.
Yeah, I'm fortunate to have lots of Ukrainian friends here in Paris, in France. They are very nice and hardworking. And they also again went back last summer and celebrate, with their families and everything. Well, how is it like there now in Ukraine?
That's great to hear. how is there? Actually, after like since last 2 years, Ukraine don't need to have a visa to visit Europe. I believe it made it did really good for Ukraine, and people are like more open, like now traveling more. Okay, not not the last year, but in general, and yeah, people are more open to the West Europe, to the world.
Okay, that's good. So I think we will proceed to the next part of our episode, which is fast talk. But since we can't have you all at the same frame, I think we will be doing this one by one again. For example, it will be like Mr. USA. You will need to answer some question, fast talk, and then we proceed to Puerto Rico and the rest of the guys. Okay. So can we have again Mr. Cardiff?
Wow.
All right. Are you ready for this training, this fast talk?
Of course, let's do it.
Okay, so you just have to answer, and that's it. Is it Twitter or Instagram?
Instagram,
Facebook or YouTube?
YouTube.
What did you have for breakfast today, since it's morning there in the United States?
Too early for breakfast.
For breakfast, what kind of food do you always crave for?
Steak.
Food that you don't like?
Pass. I don't really know.
We know that you are dashing and beautiful and gorgeous. Is there any part in your body that needs improvement?
I can definitely work on my love handles. Always.
Okay, your favorite city?
City?
Yeah.
Charleston, South Carolina.
South Carolina. I should check that.
Beautiful.
Your favorite country to visit?
Haven't visited many, but I want to visit Spain.
Is there a nightlife there in US?
There is actually quite a bit.
Quite a bit. So if you're visiting Spain, we have my friend
No,
China
but,
here
but
in Madrid.
I swear, Alex, you have a Spanish face. You know, you have the typical Spanish face.
But I will be jealous if you're visiting Spain and you're not visiting France.
Oh, okay, well, I will definitely visit both.
Okay, that's a safer answer. Okay, then we proceed to our next Mr. Grand Puerto Rico. Hola again, my fellow Rodriguez. Okay.
Hola.
Okay, I will be answering it in no, I will be questioning you in English. If it is too fast, Shaina will be there.
I
Okay.
think these are basic questions. He will definitely understand.
Yeah. Okay. What's the funniest thing that had happened to you recently?
¿Cuál es la cosa más divertido que te ha pasado recientemente? No se te escucha. Hello?
Can you hear
Can you
us?
hear him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear
Okay,
me?
now it's fine.
What is the funniest thing that happened to you recently?
Caerme en mi trabajo.
¿Qué? Perdón, en tu trabajo
Me tropecé en mi trabajo.
te tropecé.
Y me caí.
O sea, he
Caerme
fell in
en
his-
mi trabajo.
He fell in his job place.
Yeah, I fell in my.
Okay. How many
My feet
pillows
are
do you sleep with?
¿Qué? Oh,
Sorry?
sorry?
How many pillows do you sleep with?
2.
Okay.
2.
Yeah.
Okay. Last thing that you do before you go to sleep.
You say before?
Before you sleep, yeah.
Wash my mouth.
¿Qué es la
Take a
última
shower.
cosa que haces antes de dormir?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
Very
snore?
good.
Do you
Si tú
snore?
roncas. Si tú roncas.
Oh no.
Boxers or briefs?
Oh, this
boxer.
question, Uno.
No, I'm not the one who sent it.
O
It's
sea,
from the organization.
¿que usas boxer o slip?
Boxer.
Jeffrey Perry Young. No, I'm just kidding.
Casual, nothing.
Yeah, I prefer nothing. Yeah. Beach or mountain?
Mountain.
Good face or good body?
Good face.
Do you prefer to be called handsome or intelligent?
intelligent.
Intelligent. What an intelligent answer. So now we proceed to Mr. Ecuador. Mr. Grand Ecuador Gabriel Moreno.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Lunch date or dinner date?
Dinner date.
Dinner date. Love letters or sweet chats?
Sweet chats.
Sweet chats. What else in a girl turns you on?
My what?
What else?
Te está preguntando qué es la cosa de una mujer que te pone cachondo. Perdona por la pregunta.
Okay. I think her body. Yeah.
Her body. Oh,
Her body,
okay.
her face. Yeah.
Something physical. What turns you off?
¿Qué cosa que,
The neglected
o sea,
body. The neglected body. The no intelligent. Yeah.
Which do you prefer, a smart or a pretty girl?
Smart.
Smart. How does a man like you treat a woman?
In Spanish?
Como un hombre como tú trata a las mujeres.
Okay. Con mucho respeto.
With
With
a lot of respect.
a lot of respect. I think the woman is like my mother, my sister. With so love.
Okay. Using only body language.
Love? Okay.
Yeah. Using only body language, how would you make a woman know you admire her?
China, help me.
Can you, what language?
Yeah,
Sorry.
using only body language, how would you make a woman know that you admire her?
Vale, sin hablar, solo con tu movimiento corporal, ¿cómo haces a una mujer saber que tú estás interesado con ella? Solo por
Okay.
tus...
¿Cómo que?
Por... sí.
Wink.
Okay. Are you dating someone?
Si estás con alguien ahora mismo.
Yeah.
You are single or in a relationship?
In a relationship.
He just said he is with someone.
With someone.
With someone
Okay.
in relationship. Yeah.
Cool. So next we proceed to Mr. Czech Republic.
Thank you very much, Ecuador.
Thank you for you.
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Czech Republic. Are you ready for these questions? Okay. What? Okay. Facebook or YouTube?
YouTube.
Twitter, Instagram.
Instagram.
What did you have for breakfast today?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Have you eaten your lunch?
No.
Why?
Food that you don't like.
I don't have time.
Food that you don't like.
Oh, can you repeat, please?
Food that you don't like.
Fish.
Fish. Okay.
You
Okay.
need to be a vegan.
Yeah. Favorite city?
Prague.
Prague. Yeah, definitely. What is your lifelong dream?
Funniest. Jsem spokojená. Wait, please. My long-time dream is healthy family.
Healthy family. That's very nice. It's very important nowadays, especially. Okay, you have a very nice skin. How do you take care of it? Your skin.
Your
How do you take
skin
care of
is very nice.
Yeah.
How do you take care of it?
Teeth or skin?
Yeah.
Okay, I think he got it, but he's having a hard time expressing
I
it.
think he cannot express well.
Okay, you
never
prefer dinner date or lunch date?
Dinner date.
Dinner date. Love letters or sweet chats?
Sweet chat.
Sweet chats. What is your ideal girl?
Ideal girl?
Yeah. Is she next to you?
Yes.
I know, I saw her
Show
before.
us.
A while ago. Show us.
Show us your girlfriend.
She is shy. I hope not.
Come. Hello.
She's shy.
She is shy. Okay then. So thank you so much. We will be
Thank you.
seeing you again in a while. Can we have Mr. Turkey? Hi, Mr. Turkey.
Hi.
Yeah. This is my question. What is the last thing you do before you go to sleep? Before going to sleep, what?
Before going to sleep, what do you do? Before going to sleep, what do you do?
Wash my face and shower.
Sorry?
Shower.
Wash my face and shower.
Wash his face. Wash his
Yeah,
face. Okay.
Yes.
Very hygienic.
And shower.
Yeah. Boxers or briefs?
Brush my teeth.
Yeah.
Huh?
No. The next question is boxers or briefs?
Boxers, underwear, slip, or boxer.
Boxers.
Boxers. Okay. Lights on or lights off?
Off.
Lights off. Okay, that's it, tranquil. Who do you prefer to be called handsome or intelligent?
Intelligent.
Intelligent. Sex or chocolates? Si normal.
Sex.
Okay, why is it so hard? It's okay, it's normal. Okay. What does a man like you? How does a man like you treat a woman?
Respectful.
Respectful. That's
Respectful kind.
that's very nice.
Loving.
Who is your international celebrity crush?
Carlos Johnson.
Who?
Carlos Johnson.
Carlos Johnson.
Johnson.
Okay.
Yes, Carlos Johnson.
Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
If
yes.
you could be anywhere in this world now, where will it be?
Excuse me, again, question.
Which place would you want to be right now to travel?
You could be anywhere, like right now.
Rome.
Paris, London, USA, where?
Rome.
Rome. In Italy.
Yeah.
Okay. So, thank you, Mr. Turkey. We proceed now to
Thank you
Mr.
very much,
Ukraine.
Mr. Turkey.
Hello,
Hi again.
hello.
Alex.
China again.
Yeah. Are you ready with this question?
Ready.
Yeah. The funniest thing that had happened to you recently.
The funniest?
Yeah.
You caught me off guard. I can't remember.
So I think this is the funniest one now. What is your lifelong dream?
Lifelong dream, probably flying my own jet.
Flying your own jet. How much sleep do you get per night?
How much what?
How much sleep do you get?
Nothing.
Around 7 Stunden ungefähr. So around 7 hours.
What?
7 Stunden.
Okay. What turns you off?
You mean by women or by
women?
I have a pretty good smell. Like
Okay. If you could bring something from Ukraine to show it in Panama when you are with the other gentlemen, what would you bring? If you could bring something from Ukraine, from your country, that you could show to the rest of the candidates in Panama when you are there in the competition, what would it be?
I guess some traditional food.
Traditional food. Is it sweet?
It could be something herzhaft, so something salty.
Okay, if you could you be anywhere in this world now, which country would you want to be?
I never been on that continent, by the way. In like maybe USA, I would like to visit. Yeah.
Sorry?
I would like to visit USA. Never been there.
USA. So now you have a friend there in USA. We have here Cardiff. Okay. Which European country for you is the best?
Germany.
Germany. Specific city in Germany.
Berlin.
Berlin, the capital, of course. And which do you prefer? A smart or a pretty? Which do you like? A pretty girl or a smart girl?
Smart girl.
Okay, so I think that's it for now. Okay. Again, we would like to invite everyone. Um, it's happening in November 25 to December 5 in Panama City, Mr. Grand International. And there will be having, you know, a voting competition. And later we will be airing this video, how to vote. Again, we would like to say a little bit more with our other candidates like Mr. USA, Mr. Czech Republic. I know that the time is a bit short, but at least it's better that people now know and have, ideas about each and every one of you, like Mr. Puerto Rico, Ecuador, Turkey, Ukraine. We are so delighted to have you, as well as China and the Mr. Grand organization, which is they are so nice. So we can assure you that when you arrive in Panama, they will be taking care of you. They're like your friend. They will be assisting you. I know all of you, like most of you, it will be your first time to be in a competition, and we want you to enjoy the experience. Yes, it is a competition. The competition happens on the stage, but if you have opportunity to enjoy, be you. That's, I think, one of the advice that we could give you. China, can you add some more?
Oh, China?
Oh, China is not there. So my question is, now that you are traveling to Panama soon, what do you think you are expecting to happen in Panama? Yeah, USA?
Honestly, one of the things that I'm most excited for is to meet all the other misters and be able to make lifelong friends.
That's so important. I know some people would say I'm joining the competition not as Mr. Friendship, but as the winner. But I'm telling you, having a lifelong friend. So when you visit, for example, to Puerto Rico, to USA, to Czech Republic, now you have a brother. And this competition is technically about brotherhood. Like we are living in this pandemic times. You are all here because you are representing your country to inspire, to motivate, and be this positive representation of the world. So we are so happy and delighted that you are here. Mr. Ukraine, yeah, Mr. Puerto Rico. Yeah, I know we're looking forward to meet you all again. And I think we will be having the video now for how to vote, and then we will wrap it out.
I want to say thank you, Uno and China, for the opportunity. All of you, I want to learn about your culture in Panama. So I'm so excited about that.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much. It was lots of fun.
Yeah, again, we will have the video for how to vote. So So there we have it. It has been a privilege and nice knowing every one of you. And thank you for joining us in the first episode of MISSO Talks, your Pageant News Authority. And I would like to inform everyone that we will be having another sets of candidates soon. It will be in few days, and I will be with my beautiful host, Shaina, from Missosology. So again, we would like to thank every one of you, USA, Puerto Rico, Ukraine, Turkey, Czech Republic, Ecuador, for spending time. I know we're all in different time zones. Thank you for adjusting. And yes, we will be seeing you in Panama, and we are excited to finally know all of you and to crown the next king of Mr. Grand 2021. China? Okay, she's there. So every one of you, thank you. You can say any message or
You're
goodbye.
Pleasure was all ours. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You are welcome to the US anytime.
Okay, China is still reconnecting. China?
Thank you. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
sorry, there's a problem here with the connection.
It's
So,
okay.
Yeah,
So thank you so much, China.
thank you very much. Thank you to all the guys
Thank you, all
who
of
have
you.
been very wonderful today.
Yeah.
And hope to see you soon in Panama in Mr.
Good
Grand.
luck to
Yeah.
your football, Mr. Czech Republic, Mr. Grand Republic. Good luck. And everyone, thank you again for
Thank
everyone.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
hope you can share this.
Thank you for
You
all.
can like, you can support Mr. Grant. Again, it's happening from November 25 to December 5 in Panama. So see you all there, and we hope to see you again on our next episode. Bye.
See you.
See you all in
Thank you.
Panama.
Appreciate
Bye,
it.
everyone. Thank you for being here.
Abento.
Bye-bye.
Merci.
Bye-bye.